I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way, baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill, I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Come ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. I live a wild life, don't judge me. In the lobby, walk in the room, then leave with the that hit my 40 money. I ain't the same guy when I was 14. I was trying out for the ball team. High school crush was ignoring me. Oh yeah, and that's me. Now I'm on the road. Shorties on my shows. Saying I'm about to. I'ma talk, cause I ain't finished yet. True be told, yeah, I been a man. Still gon' love me when the fan. Are you? Oh, really now? Aight, man, let's get it then. I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way, baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill, I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Come ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. You know I gotta give them what they asked for. Like Tupac spitting out of tabloids. I'm Will Smith hanging with the bad boys. Get it done with off. Where I'm from, they never had much. Waters and crackers when they had lunch. Everyone quick to do it. No living like 5. Still got a heart of gold, so don't let me go, cause I'm here for you. Akon flow like it's 06. To my whole fam, please don't trip. Duck Mo's at it again. I'm a dog, but I'm no. I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way, baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill, I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Come ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way, baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill, I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Come ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me.
We come to you live from sunny Southern California. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams here at Staples Center, the house that Jerry built. And the Golden State Warriors control the tip. Green to Thompson. Oh, he can't do that.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Kyle Kuzma. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Thompson. Curry. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with a 3.
James to Kyle Kuzma. Curling inside. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
To Thompson. Lets it fly from long range. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Russell with it up top. His team up by 1. Knocked loose. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Danny Green trying to cash in on the 3-point play. A career 81% free throw shooter. Unable to connect on the free throw. To Russell. Going to launch beyond the arc. Can't get the bounce. Yes, Klay Thompson missed his first. That one goes.
There's no stopping that. You either got to double or deny him the ball from the jump.
Willie Cauley-Stein swats it. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Willie Cauley-Stein. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
Curry has it. To Green. Here's a chance from long range. His first effort off the mark. To James. It's a big finish.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Curry into the front court. Down 3. Knocked loose. Lakers have it. James. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
James into the front court. Leads 1. Steph Curry tips it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Thompson. No good. That's great defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Warriors have the basketball. Cauley-Stein to Thompson. Lakers come up with it. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
Used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are 2 different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Curry. Steph Curry. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and effort.
Number 7, Gsw-Lal.
Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
LeBron guarded by Livingston. He cruises in for 2. Too easy.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Yes, Klay Thompson. 2 of 4 now.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Across the timeline comes James. It's 14. Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Livingston to Alec Burks. Knocked loose. Lakers have it. Trying to cash in. Gets it to go. Someone clearly missed their rotation.
I mean, this is something everybody can relate to in their lives. It's happened to me while doing broadcasts as well. Sometimes you're physically there, but mentally you're nowhere to be found. We obviously saw one of those same things happen on the court.
Draymond Green. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
The assist from number 13, Alec Burks.
20-footer at the buzzer and buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day. We're through one from Staples Center with the Lakers on top. Jay and I back with more after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. About to start the second quarter. Both teams very productive offensively at the outset.
The pace of this game has been prolific. As a fan, I love to watch. As a coach, I would be pulling my hair out. These players would drive me crazy. I need to see some defense, please.
I don't want to ask this question. What hair?
Why would you ask it then if you don't want to ask?
Just going there.
Okay. Well, you went there.
LeBron into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Fires the three. That's off the side of the rim. Short. To Thompson. Has a look. Now a shot by Thompson. No good. Los Angeles has the basketball. James to Danny Green. Klay Thompson. Huge block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Dudley. Green always looking for the steal. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Textbook defense. To Alec Burks. Green to Thompson. Lakers come up with it.
When it's a tight game, those missed opportunities on the road make it tough.
James buries it on the catch and shoot.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
Alec Burks. Beyond the arc for 3. Not a good shot there as he misses it. LeBron with it up top. Up by 3. From long range. And he buries it. Jay, the system produces once again.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Alec Burks to Green. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Whoa, what a finish. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
And you're considered a luxury box for your next group event. Availability is limited, so you must act now. Visit our team website.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Substitutions, Golden State. Subbing in for LA.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Down 8. Green to Curry. Lakers have it. Rises for the slam.
And that transition offense was flawless. When guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
The assist from number 30, Stephen Curry.
LeBron James with the rock. To Davis. Fires the 3. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
James. Rebounded by Russell. Curry to bring it up. Trailing by 11. To Russell. 4-3. Can't connect. To James. Has a chance. Knocks it down from mid-range. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds with the agilities of a guard. He can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
Here's Curry with it up top. His guys trail by 13. Steph Curry. Oh, the defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit.
Los Angeles, they have it. To Davis. Kuzma. It's James. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Curry gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. LeBron into the front court. Up by 6. Gets it in the right corner. Davis. Not that time. He missed it. Thompson to bring it into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Curry. Trying to cash in. Steph Curry. It's like he's shooting into the ocean. He has not missed.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Time expires to end the first half. The Lakers have the lead. Through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Lakers at the controls right now. To Danny Green. Kuzma to Davis. Not going down for him this time.
They've been getting open looks, makeable shots that just can't find their way in, but it makes these next few offensive possessions down the stretch even more important.
D'Angelo Russell bothered just enough on that one. To James. Davis goes to the left side. To Cousins. 3 seconds is the call. Curry with the basketball. His guys trail now by 4.
Work out.
To Thompson. DeMarcus Cousins with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
And flushes it down. No stopping AD here.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. And count the basket.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
It's Curry controlling the offense. Here comes the screen. Curry to Russell. Nothing going here on that drive. LeBron James sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Green. Deep right corner. They'll get it down to Thompson. Off the assist. James into the front court. Up 6. on a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. D'Angelo Russell with a piece.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
It's Steph for two. And the Lakers have the rebound. Danny Green to James. Turns and slams it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Curry had made his first three, but that shot off the mark.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Cauley Stein. D'Angelo Russell with the two.
You see, Ed, skill levels at this game are at an all-time high. Inside-out threats are tough. You got to make it hard for him to actually catch the ball in those higher percentage areas.
DeMarcus Cousins. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2. It's Steph at the controls. To Green. Knocked loose. Lakers have it. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Stepping in for L.A., number 7, Gsw-Lal.
Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Anthony Davis rejects it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
JaVale McGee knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
Ed, I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Caldwell Pope. For 3. Smothering D.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
And a whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1. That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes.
And they call it.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Stephen Curry. That's his second personal foul.
First one goes down. Able to convert on both free throws. Knocked loose. Lakers have it. Deep 3 at the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end with the Lakers in command. The Warriors has won the opening tip, so they have it to start the fourth quarter. And they're not totally out of it just yet, but you'd have to say they have lots of work to do to get back in this game.
They probably have to put together some kind of 10-0 run to get back in this ballgame, but this is when an opportunity has a chance to become magical. I've been part of it, and I've seen it happen so many different times. Just because a team has been dominating you the last couple of quarters doesn't mean that you can't start believing in yourself, that you can do anything you want to do on the court at any given time. You watch, once you start to believe, you'll get back in this game.
Layup try counted for Shaun Livingston.
He was so wide open. Pretty much looked like a deer staring into the headlights. Last resort, but still, points on the board.
Big finish at the rim.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
Russell into the front court. Trailing by 14. Lets it fly from long range. That's how you defend.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
JaVale McGee to Danny Green. Doesn't get the bounce. The follow won't go either. The follow won't go either. Has a look. McGee's shot misses.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
It's James controlling the offense. Has a chance. Gets a look. Can't hit. The follow won't go either. Russell to Shaun Livingston. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
The free throw is good to finish off the three-point play. And the margin down to 8. Across the timeline comes James. Looking to make something happen. And he buries it.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion. The backspin, it gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
They've got it in the open floor. 2 points for Danny Green.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Time to shuffle things up.
For the Golden State Warriors, number 30, Stephen Curry.
5-second violation.
For Golden State.
Here's James for 2. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
LBJ has it. To Davis. Going to launch beyond the arc, off the mark.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Green. Screen coming. Curry.
That'll be a winning formula in overtime every time. Answer a 2 on one end with a 3 on the other. Ed, tell me if I'm wrong, but I think a 3 is more than a 2, correct?
That is great math, my friend. LeBron matched up with Kevon Looney. Draymond Green sends it away.
sent a message on that one, Ed.
Curry into the front court. His guy's down 11. Jay, I don't know if you call that the shooter's touch, but they will take it.
Well, essentially, the touch did help the ball go in, Ed. I don't know. I might have to agree to disagree on that one.
LBJ. Surveys the floor.
All day, you gotta see that.
Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. James, not done yet. Cousins to Danny Green. To Cousins. Stuffs it down with authority.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Curry into the front court. His guys trail by 10. Here's a chance from long range. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
Anthony Davis here against Kevon Looney. Danny Green to Kyle Kuzma. James can't go down. Smothering defense. Green to Russell. Curry. That's good D. Shot no good. To Danny Green. James. Davis to Cousins. Scores from the post. Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout. It's their second and final one of the last 3 minutes. They cannot stop the clock again. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. The Lakers get the victory as they take care of business at home. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. I know that it's difficult. I'm stacking this paper, it's sort of habitual. I put a residual and f***ing your like it's part of my ritual. Part of the visual, but money you give me it's typical. I wanted it physical. $1 million I count up in intervals. Without it I'm miserable. Don't wanna fall off so I'm all in my bag. Thinking God like it's biblical. I know it's gonna solve every problem I have. I bought on the principle. Remember the teachers was all of my. Now look all of them pitiful. And all of a sudden I'm so good at math. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up. Count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Can't take it when you die, but you can't live without it. Count it up, count it up, count count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Can't take it when you die. Uno, dos, tres. Big bills. I fell in love with big wheels and quick thrills. My running tip drills, can't sit still. Don't give up if it kills. It mixed well. I'm only counting big bills. I fell in love with big wheels and quick thrills. My running tip drills, can't sit still. Don't give up if it kills. It mixed well. I'm only counting. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Proceed with caution. I heard if you taste it, it only results in a hole in your heart. I take the whole cake and I won't leave a portion. It's only an organ. Thank God mama couldn't afford it. The loneliest orphan. I flipped my misfortune and grow me a fortune. My rollie is scorching. The that hated is slowly endorsing. Like we turning your heart in. She don't need a. She from all of the money we counting. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Can't take it when you die, but you can't live without it. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Can't take it when you die.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rep. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, and the power and the come next. Last time that I checked, I've been self-made from the dribble. I was been saying I'm a killer. Playing no games with you. Pop clutch, switch lanes on you. Look, I laid down the game for you. Taught you how to charge more than what they paid for you. Own the whole thing for you. Reinvest, double up, then explain for you. Gotta be love. Run the city, it gotta be cuz. It's for the pieces I took off the monopoly board. Hey, y'all boss claims, it gotta be fraud. Just keep the hood about your mouth and you gotta be charged. I doubled up, tripled up, what? Banged on the whole game, I ain't give a. Nobody tripping, handle business, got my digits up. And when I drop, you know I'm about to. Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rep. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, and the power and the come next. Last time that I come through fly check, no cosign. I ain't need radio to do mine. I done fine and I take my time.
It's the NBA on EA Sports, and this is Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. From downtown Milwaukee, tonight, it's the Houston Rockets control the tap. Here comes the screen to Harden. Count it.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Giannis with it up top. Just getting going here in Game 1. To Bledsoe. Short jumper misses. Harden with it up top. 2-point advantage. Capella to Harden. Deep 2 there, won't go. To George Hill. Lets it fly from long range. His first effort off the mark. Westbrook with the basketball. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. To Harden. Can't connect.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
Clint Capella swats it. Goes reverse to lay it in.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
It's Rockets ball. To Harden. Westbrook to Harden. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Harden buries the trifecta.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Giannis in control of the basketball. They're down 3. He throws it down.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
To Westbrook. Fareed. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Bucks. George Hill. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the plays before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Count the bucket for 2.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way.
Giannis with it up top. Counting down towards 1 minute to play here in the opening quarter. To Middleton. Clint Capella sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
A pass taken away by the Rockets. To Westbrook. Has a look. Second effort. Oh, working hard there. Collects the rebound and gets it back up for the slam. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
Bledsoe. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. To Harden. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throw good as he completes the 3-point play. The lead is up to 6. Middleton off the mark. Westbrook into the front court. Shot clock turned off as they get a chance to build their lead. Knocked loose. Bucks have it. We've reached the end of the first quarter here in Game 1. Jay and I are back after this. It's the Western Conference Finals on EA Sports. Second quarter is set to start. Neither team set the tone to start this one. Jay, do you expect that to change?
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Russ at the controls. To Harden. Fires the 3. That won't go. Probing the defense. Here comes the screen. Middleton. Tough shot. He hits.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Harden with the basketball. His team up by 1. Here comes the screen. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Throws it down.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Harden in possession. 14-13 our score. It's a 1-point game. Screen coming. Knocked loose. Middleton. Missed it. Picked up by the Bucks. George Hill to Middleton. For three, it's no good. Shot's not going down. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Westbrook to Harden. Knocked loose. And that one out of bounds off a buck. So the Rockets hold on to the basketball. Harden. Has a chance, and he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Antetokounmpo to Hill. Fires the 3, and it's Capella with the rebound. Trying to cash in. Jumper's good.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
The Bucks at the controls. Here comes the screen. Clint Capella able to recover with the block. Bledsoe. And the rebound corralled by Westbrook.
Get into it, get into it, get into it. Hey, lock up, lock up.
Bledsoe with it up top. The margin is 3 as we approach halftime. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
It's Westbrook. Oh, Russell Westbrook. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
Look, the Rockets don't take too many mid-range jumpers. Actually, last season, they led the league in 3-point attempts. Glad to see them actually find a 2-point shot relevant these days.
Bledsoe. It's Capella who clears the rebound. Knocked loose. Bucks have it. So important to take care of the basketball. Easy 2 on the other end after the turnover.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
It's halftime here in Game 1. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen. All even to the first half of play as we get rolling once again here in the third quarter. Bucks at the controls. Bledsoe to Antetokounmpo. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
Bread and butter. And there are few that can do it better off the screen.
Harden in possession. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Capella. Knocked loose. 4-3. Giannis grabs the board. To George Hill. Beyond the arc for 3. They defended it well, but George Hill still hits the 3.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
Giannis with it up top. Up 5. To Bledsoe. Going to launch beyond the arc. And Eric Bledsoe set up nicely. Takes advantage with the 3.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Russ at the controls. To Harden. Surveys the floor. It's Westbrook. Oh, Russell Westbrook. Looking good. 4 for 5.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Adetokunbo to Hill. Here's a chance from long range. The veteran, Hill, with the 3.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with their three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
Buries it. It's a 3. Bledsoe with the basketball. Up 6. To Adetokunbo. To Bledsoe. From long range. Can't connect. It's no good. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Clint Capella. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Bledsoe with it up top. Up by 6.
You got it. Easy work.
Here comes the screen. Bledsoe slams it down.
Oh, don't see the read. Be the read.
Rockets in control of the basketball. Westbrook to Harden. Sizing up the defense. Giannis Adetokunbo pins it for Reed.
And that's light work for a guy with his ability.
And the finish, slam dunk. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Slam dunk.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs to guard on the next play down the court.
Harden. Rebound taken by Milwaukee. And finishes strong. Deep 3 at the buzzer. The quarter comes to an end. The Bucks in command of this one. It's the Rockets in control of the basketball as we start the 4th quarter. And Jay, remember, this was a tie game at halftime. The 3rd quarter, that was disastrous.
Everything they did right in the first half, they're doing wrong in the 3rd quarter. Now it's time to get back to what the first half mentality was, because it's time for the 4th quarter.
Bledsoe with the basketball. It's an 8-point lead. Rockets come up with it. Westbrook. Off the iron. No good. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Russell Westbrook with the rock. To Harden. Lets it fly from long range. And James Harden knocks it down from 3. Bledsoe with it up top. Lead stands at 7. Out of bounds. Last touch by Eric Bledsoe. Russell Westbrook steps into it, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
To Westbrook. Fires the three. Second effort. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And so many players, when they come into the paint, they come in with that soft approach. He didn't come in soft at all. He came in with aggression, and he went through the defender. Through, not around. That's key.
Free throw good as he finishes off the three-point play. They're back within a bucket. Bucks basketball. Lays it up and in.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Westbrook across the timeline. His guys trail now by 4. Fareed to Westbrook. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Not done yet. Clint Capella. The defense is really going to have to start paying attention. He's 5 for 5 for the field.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of it.
Westbrook to Harden. For 3. Textbook defense. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Giannis in control of the basketball. 2-point advantage. And the basket good at the rim.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Harden. Jay, I don't know if you call that the shooter's touch, but they will take it.
Well, essentially, the touch did help the ball go in, Ed. I don't know. I might have to agree to disagree on that one.
Milwaukee with the basketball. Bledsoe to Middleton. Kenneth Fareed rejects it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Fires the 3. That one off the mark. It's no good. For 3. Good contest. Middleton off the mark.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Misfires. It's no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
And look out.
Look at that. Calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Westbrook into the front court. His guys now down by a point. Beyond the arc for 3. And Russell Westbrook knocks down a wide open 3. Now a whistle. And we'll get a timeout called by Milwaukee. They trail by 2. And the question, do they look for the tie in overtime? Or do they go for it all with a 3? It down. Now the Rockets will use a timeout as they dig into their bag of tricks, trying to draw up the game winner. Deep 3 at the buzzer. 3 for the win is good. He got it away from downtown. Forget about overtime. This baby is history.